Hello everyone, welcome back to mathsmood. Really interesting algebra problem today. We need to simplify this expression. We have square root of 11 minus 4 square root of 7. And on the first side, this equation is real hard because we have only square root. We have not a good number. We have prime number. It's not a good number to work with. So we need to find a really good trick right here. I want to show you this trick step by step. So the best way to solve this kind of question is to create a formula inside this square root. Because if you create, for example, a square, so if you inside the square root create, for example, a square, you will have as a result a but absolute value of a. So you cancel this square and this square root sign. So this is the best way to solve these problems. But how can we solve this? Take a look. This 4 can be written as 2 times 2. So I write this 4 as 2 times 2, step by step. And of course, square root of 7 on the left and 11 minus this expression. So I write this 4 as 2 times 2. Why I write this? I'll show you a little bit later why I write this. And right now I see a really good trick right here, because this 11 can be written as 4. So 4 minus this expression 2 times square root of 7. But I write this 11 as 4, so we need to add 7. So add 7. So we hope you understand this step. We just write this 11 as 4 plus 7. So nothing changed. Right here 4 as 2 times 2, and right here 4 plus 7. But why this expression is really good for us? I want to write on the bottom of this formula, I want to write a really good formula, a square minus 2ab and plus b square. It will be equal to a minus b square to the second power. We all know this. We all know this expression. We all know this formula. But why this formula is good for this expression? Take a look closely. Right here we have, I take a red pen right here. So right here we have 2, and right here we have 2, yes? So the same elements. And take a look closely. A equal to 2 is good for us, because a square is 2 square is as well good for us. So a square equal to 4, a equal to 2, b equal to square root of 7, and b square equal to 7. So it looks like our case, but we need to rewrite it in another way. Take a look. A square, we need a square, but right here we have 4. So if we write this a square as 2 square, this is the same, minus 2 times square root of 7. And if we write this 7 not as 7 but as square root of 7 to the square, take a look closely what we will have. This is our formula right here. We have square, we have a square, this is our a square, this is our 2, this is our a, this is our b, and this is our b square. And take a look on the top. This is our case, this is our formula. It will be equal to a minus b. A equal to 2 and b equal to square root of 7 to the second power. I hope you understand this step. This is like the main complicated step in this question. You need to understand this formula right here. So we have this answer, but this is inside our square root sign. We need to go with the beginning right here. I write this element right here. So this is the same as right here. So we need to write as 2 minus square root of 7 square. And as I write before, we can cancel this. As a result, we can write it as absolute value of 2 minus square root of 7. But why we write this absolute value? We can easily cancel this and write our answer, because right here, if we subtract 2 minus square root of 7, we will have negative answer, because square root of 7 is greater than 2, because square root of 5 is greater than 2, because square root of 4 equal to 2. So I hope you see that this absolute value will be negative, so we need to put minus behind this absolute value and parentheses 2 minus square root of 7. And if we subtract it, we need to change our signs and change an order. So square root of 7 minus 2 will be our answer. A little bit complicated problem. We need to solve this formula right here, if it's possible, of course. If it's not possible, you need to find another method. How can you solve it? But we find it. We find the answer. So if you enjoyed this video, put a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Subscribe for more videos. I really appreciate it as well. It's the biggest support for me. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next videos.